Hello, and if this is your first time here, my name is Eileen Smith. Please subscribe to the channel so you can stay on top of all the latest when it comes to digital media. That's what we talk about here. And today we're going to talk about live streaming platforms. Like it or not, live streaming is here to stay. So I want to give you an overview of the platforms that are available that we can start thinking about where do we want to put our content in the coming year. And stay to the end because I also have a bonus for you podcasters out there. So let's start off with Facebook. Facebook Live just exploded when it was introduced by Facebook. So there was a plethora of third party applications that you can use. You can live stream from your mobile device. You can also live stream from your desktop. My favorite tool for live streaming from desktop is EcammLive, but we also can go live on the native Facebook platform, as well as other tools like BeLive TV and Streamyard. We also can use an app called Stage 10. Now, if you've never heard of any of these apps and you don't know all of the features and the ins and outs, I got you covered because I have tutorials on each and every one of those platforms here on the channel. So, if you're going to go live on Facebook from mobile, I recommend using their creator app. There are other apps that you can use, but I'm giving you my recommendations. So now let's move on to my favorite live streaming platform. And I started off with live streaming on YouTube. And YouTube is just a fantastic place to do your live streams. They have all these built-in features like the super chats that people can give you tips during your stream. So don't forget YouTube. Now, YouTube can also be done from desktop. You can use the native YouTube interface and just go live right from Chrome. Or you can use one of the third-party apps that I mentioned earlier, like EcammLive and Streamyard, I'm sorry, and Stage 10. There's also a fantastic app if you want to go live from mobile. Now, of course, you can use the regular YouTube app to go live from mobile. But what I recommend is another app that's called StreamYard. I'm sorry, Streamlabs. Streamlabs mobile app for YouTube is incredible. And like I said, I did a tutorial for that, and I will definitely talk more about Streamlabs coming up. All right. The next platform that I want to cover is Instagram. Instagram Live is it's almost as popular as Facebook Live. However, Instagram Live right now is currently mobile only. Now, there are some third party apps that have tried to hack their way into going live from desktop. But I would say hold off on that right now and just focus on going live on Instagram from your phone. It's super easy, super engaging. You can bring people onto your broadcast and you can engage with your audience. Very good on Instagram with the native Instagram app. Wait until Instagram kind of gives the green light for those third-party apps and not just use the workarounds, because people's accounts are very precious to them and you don't want to get banned because Instagram decides to, clamp down on these third-party apps. So just be cautious. All right. So let's just say for now that Instagram is mobile only. So the next platform that I think it's really important for us not to forget this one, and that's Twitter, aka Periscope. Twitter is still a place that people go for news, and then with Periscope, people have built such fantastic followings over on Periscope. Don't neglect those folks that are following you on Periscope. Continue to go live with that as well. Now, because of the Periscope producer, you can also go live from desktop. You don't have to just go live from the app. But also, let me back up. With Twitter Live, you can go live from the Twitter app as well as going live from Periscope. And either way, using the mobile app, you'll still show up in people's Twitter feeds. And in fact, they're putting live video up at the top. So if you log onto your Twitter app, you'll see a little notification that says, see what's live. So if someone is live at that moment, their live video will appear at the top of your Twitter app. But as far as desktop is concerned, thanks to the producer and the Twitter studio, which is the same thing, it's just a little different look of the interface, you can use some of those third-party apps that I mentioned before, like EcammLive, my favorite. And also you can use the Streamyard app, which is a browser-based app, and anybody can use that, no matter if you're on PC or if you're on a Mac. And then also with, let's see, is there another app you can use? Of course, all of these you can use OBS. I did not mean to overlook you OBS folks. However, I will say that I don't have any tutorials on OBS. I will highly recommend checking out Michael Daniels for the OBS tutorials, or Nick Nemeth. Okay, so next we're going to talk about Twitch. Yes, rounding out the top 5 live streaming apps and platforms, Twitch. Okay? Don't sleep on Twitch, because this is a perfect opportunity for you to be an early adopter. You know, of course, if you're a gamer, you're probably already over on Twitch. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the non-gaming content is being embraced by the Twitch platform. And in case you didn't know, Twitch is owned by Amazon, which means they've got tons of money, so you don't have to worry about them shutting down in the middle of the night. So if you're new to Twitch, know that you can also go live from desktop using, what else? EcammLive. Now, if you have to have a Mac in order to use EcammLive. I know I've been saying that EcammLive is my favorite, but I do want to make sure you guys know that you have to have a Mac in order to use EcammLive, okay? And you also can use BeLive now. BeLive TV has an integration now where you can go live on Twitch. Hey. So see, that just goes to show it's not just for gamers. You can do your talk shows, you can do your podcast, you can do all of your creative content over there. If you're doing like cooking shows or crafting shows, or if you're a sculptor or a painter or any of that, Twitch is also a fantastic platform for you to explore. And like I said, to be an early adopter. You also can earn money during your broadcast, just like on YouTube with the super chats. Twitch has ways that you can monetize your broadcast over there on Twitch as well. Okay, so let's talk about mobile, going mobile. And I said earlier that I would get back to Streamlabs, okay? Streamlabs mobile app, if you're going to go live on Twitch, you can use the Twitch app, but I'm going to say don't use that one. All right. I used it a couple of times and it is, and it will do the job. Okay. But the Streamlabs mobile app is totally free and it's available on Android and iOS. So just get that app because you can also use Streamlabs, as I mentioned earlier, to go live on YouTube. Okay, so get the Streamlabs mobile app and go live on Twitch. And then if you are monetized, if your channel is monetized over on Twitch, you'll see all kinds of options of the different extensions you can use within the Streamlabs app to play notifications, have people's when they donate to your channel or subscribe to your channel, those notifications can come up on screen automatically. So it's a fantastic mobile experience. I like to use that app when I am out and about, when I'm not doing my tutorials, because once you subscribe to this channel, you'll see this is a tutorial and educational based channel. But sometimes I just want to show off. Maybe I'm at an event. Or, for example, my daughter, she has a real estate league. They do meetings every week, and on Saturdays, they have classes. And you'll get a sneak peek behind the scenes of those classes over on Twitch because I'll take my phone with me. I have my iographer so that I can have steady cam. I don't have to have shaky cam. And so I will stream some of those real estate classes that people actually pay for. And it's also good if you're out doing some type of gaming in real life. Like maybe you're at a bowling alley or you're at Dave and Buster's or one of those kinds of places. You definitely want to stream that over on Twitch on the mobile app. Okay, so there's another site that is not as popular, but it's from Microsoft, so I'll just give it an honorable mention, and it's called Mixer, and that's for you guys that are gaming. They have their own dedicated app, but you can also use that Streamlabs app to go live on Mixer. So if you are a gamer, you definitely want to get exposure over on Mixer, and like I said, it's owned by Microsoft, so once again, it's probably not going to shut down in the middle of the night like some of these other live streaming apps. Now, there are tons of live streaming apps out there, guys. I'm not going to pretend that I'm covering them all in this video because then we'd be here all day. But what I want to say to you, my advice is to look at the stability of a platform, look at the longevity of it. And that's why I highly recommend YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. They've been around. They're well established. Even Twitter with Periscope and Twitch. They're owned by bigger companies, media companies that are just focused on providing media for people to consume, you know. A friend of mine years ago said there's doers and there's viewers. So if you're a doer, meaning you're a streamer or you're a person who produces video content, you want to check out live streaming. I promise it won't hurt, not one little bit. Okay, I got two bonus tips. My first bonus tip that I want to share with you is Restreamio. Restream.io is going to let you multicast to multiple platforms. So you can be live on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter at the same time. Now, if you want to make an investment, you can upgrade your account and you can also go live on Facebook, but that is a paid integration. All right. Now, before I go and say hi to folks in chat and put up some of the comments that have been coming in, I'm going to give you the last bonus tip, and that's for podcasters. If you're a podcaster and you want to integrate live streaming audio only, well, first let me say, if you're a podcaster and you want to integrate video, this is a great way to do these video interviews, all of these live streaming platforms that I just mentioned, okay? But if you want to do audio only, my bonus tip is Spreaker. Spreaker will let you go live with your audio. Works best if you have a regularly scheduled show, and then that way people can show up and they can leave comments and you can interact and engage with your audience. But they have the mobile app, they have the desktop app. It's not platform, it's platform agnostic, so you could be on a Mac, a PC, an iOS, an Android, and you can use the browser. Any of those things you can use to live stream your audio out to the Spreaker platform. So let's do a quick rundown. Here's the platforms that I think you gotta get into live streaming in the new year: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe so you can catch the next tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.